Hey guys, this is the Betamax Man. This is the last LaserDisc video pickups for the month of July. So I've got 3 more titles, and we're going to look at these 3 titles. And did I mention I have 3 more titles? Oh yeah, I already mentioned that. But let's mention it again, shall we? No, we don't need to mention it again. 3 more titles. Yeah, we do. Okay, here we go. We have Beverly Hills Cop. This is number 1. Not too long ago, I got number 3. Movie number 3. And it was sealed. So this one was not sealed. However, it did have the shrink wrap around it, and the way that the pictures were made up, it made me believe that this was still sealed. But the seller didn't lie. He said that it was in good condition. So he wasn't lying about the condition. It's just that the pictures looked like it was still sealed. But that's okay, because I'm happy to have it on LD. So, long live LaserDisc. And there's the back. I do want to get number 2. These are the Pan and Scan original releases. Pan and Scan versions. They do have the widescreen or letterbox editions available. So, not only will I be buying the last Pan and Scan number 2 movie, but I will be buying them all over again in the widescreen edition, also known as letterboxed. Okay, so there's that one. And we have Alaska. There's the back. This is an interesting movie. A father moves his 2 children to Alaska, and he flies airplanes. The father flies airplanes, and he's flying, and he crashes because of the really bad, severe weather. And the 2 kids go out in search of him, and it's quite a thrilling, adventurous type movie. So if you like a lot of dramatic, kind of thrilling movies, this would be one that I would recommend checking out, because, yeah, I remember when this movie came out, and first time I watched the movie, I watched it on VHS, because we were a VHS household. I always knew what beta was, and I always wanted beta, but like most households, VHS was the format that most everybody had. So that was the first time watching this film, was on VHS. And of course, this being from the, I think, 90s, more than likely, it was never put on beta. If it was, it would have been something that would have been special ordered. So, but I do like this movie. And I will be reordering it. Why would I buy this movie again? Well, because side 2 has some laser rot in the beginning. So I'm going to have to buy another copy and hope that that doesn't have rot. Now, the laser rot is only on the first 10 minutes or so of the film on side B, which is side 2. And it's not really bad enough to distort the picture. It isn't even distorting the well, there's a little bit of distortion with the audio, but not much. It's more or less the picture is messed up, and that's the laser rot, which is affecting mainly the picture quality in the first 10 minutes of the side B. So I will be buying this again, but if I go to buy it a second time, I'm going to be buying it brand new, sealed, because obviously something I missed, I didn't realize, but there's sticker residue from a sticker, so the person that sold this off eBay more than likely found it at a thrift store for $1 and he made a good amount of money on it. I think I paid $7 for it, plus like an additional $5 shipping, so yeah, what, $12? And then we have In the Line of Fire with Clint Eastwood. And this is a good movie. I like this movie. It's definitely a movie you'd want to watch. Definitely, you know, if you're a Clint Eastwood fan, this is a movie for you. Because who doesn't like Clint Eastwood, right? I mean, who don't like him? I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't like him. I think everybody likes Clint Eastwood. A piece of hair or something, dog hair, gone on, floating in the air, and got on my disc there. This one is rot-free, so this one is perfect. And this is widescreen. In the mid to late 90s, most of the movies put out on LaserDisc, most of them were widescreen. It was pretty hard to find a movie like this one in pan and scan. I'm sure that they're out there. I'm sure they exist, but most everybody in the 90s, the reason why people were buying LaserDiscs were because of widescreen. That was mostly the reason why people bought LaserDiscs. I know this because I used to remember people talking about it, about how LaserDisc had the movie in widescreen, the way it was shot originally, the way that it would have been shown in the theaters. And I remember back in the 90s when LaserDiscs become very popular. LaserDisc was basically staying alive when it was introduced in 1978. It basically, for like several years, it was just existing. It made enough money to coexist with Beta and VHS, but in the 90s, LaserDisc started taking off. The popularity of LaserDisc really started taking off in the 90s, and especially because of those widescreen release titles. So there we go, guys. That is pretty much it. That is all the discs that I have to show you as of right now. Maybe I'm thinking next month maybe I'll pick up a few more titles. There's definitely some more titles that I want to get, but they're really expensive, so I'm trying to buy some of the most expensive ones first, so I have them, and then, buy some of the cheaper ones. But the ones that I'm really wanting to get on LaserDisc is like Disney's Tarzan. I have it on VHS. I'd like to get it on LaserDisc. And I'm looking for The World Is Not Enough. 007, The World Is Not Enough on LD. And they go anywhere from $400 to $700. So, those titles are titles that I have to put money away in the savings account in order to buy them because they're so damn expensive. Now, another one that I've been wanting just to have in the collection, and this one doesn't have an English, it doesn't have English, or English subtitles, and that one is, A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life was released on LD. Most of the A Bug's Life LaserDiscs that I've seen were all from Japan, and the Japanese release of A Bug's Life does not have English audio. It only has Japan audio and Japanese subtitles, so it doesn't even have English subtitles as far as I know. But I have, Mulan. Mulan is the same thing, where it was a Japanese disc and did not have any English audio whatsoever. But just to have it in a collection, just to say that I have it, to have breaking rights, I guess you could say, would be the reasoning for getting it. Another one that I've been wanting is Ants. Ants is a movie I've been wanting on the LD format for a good number of years now. For quite a few years I've been wanting it, and hopefully one of these days I can get an American copy of it, because the ones I'm seeing are all imported from Japan. They're either missing the Obi sticker or they're in really rough shape for ridiculous amounts of money. If I can't get an American copy on LD of Ants, I will get the Japanese one. But I want to get it with the Obi sticker. But, it's not the end of the world if I don't get the Obi sticker, but there's a few LDs that I want to get and put them in my collection, because some of the discs are just so damn pricey. It's absolutely ridiculous to pay the kind of money that you have to pay to get some of these titles if you're a major LD collector like I am. I am a huge LD collector. I don't have as big of a collection as other LD collectors. I mean, I know other people have 1,000, 2,000 titles, and me, I've only got roughly maybe 300 LaserDiscs. But I do not collect DVD. The only time I will buy a DVD is if there's a movie that I can't get on LaserDisc, or it's a TV series. I collect DVDs with TV series on them. That is the only real reason for me buying DVDs. Anyway, this video has went on long enough. There is a movie that I've been wanting, and I don't think I'll ever be able to find it on LD, but Barefoot Gen, which was an animated movie about the Hiroshima bombing, and called Barefoot Gen. And that was a movie. Now, it was released on Beta, VHS, and DVD, and LaserDisc, but I can never find the Beta one. I can never find the LD ones. I see the VHS and the DVD, so I'm going to go with the DVD. If I can get it on Blu-ray, I will buy the Blu-ray, because I would rather buy something on Blu-ray rather than DVD. But I'm a huge collector of the Beta and LaserDisc format. Those are the two formats that I mainly collect. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you liked the video. And yeah, I do tend to babble on long periods of time. But thanks for joining me. We'll see you later.